Hello, I'm Andrew Ienna from Laing+Simmons Real Estate Blacktown. I'm the director here. I will be doing these videos ongoing, particularly to owners that have their property for lease with our company. Pretty much, as you know, the rental market is oversupplied. There's granny flats going up everywhere. There's a lot of tenant selection. There's a lot of rental properties on the books. Go on realestate.com, go on Domain, have a look, and you'll see for yourself there is so much out there for rent. What can we do for it? What can we do about it? How can we get your property leased as soon as possible? Simple. The rental market has decreased by $20 to $50 a week easy. It has gone down by $20 to $50 a week easy. You're hearing it straight from me. It definitely has. Reduce your rent. Reduce by $20, $30, $40, whatever it takes to get it rented. Because, the average rent in Blacktown is $380, $400, whatever the average rent is. For the sake of $20 or $30, why are we keeping the property empty, trying to get that rent, and getting ourselves super frustrated, paying the mortgage on our own, having it vacant? Even a couple of properties recently had squatters go in on the property. What a mess. Get the property leased. The other thing is some of your insurance companies won't be very happy if your property is vacant more than 30 days. Some of them are 60 days. So you may want to check that with your insurer as well. So yes, decrease your rent, get it leased as soon as possible. Try to get an incoming tenant to commit to as long as possible. 12-month lease, 18-month lease. Why wouldn't you do it? Incentivize them for doing so. Maybe if they sign a 12-month lease or an 18-month lease, give them half a week back, give them 1 week back. It's better off than the way it's going. The market outlook, I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm very sure the market will continue to go down. I do not believe it's going to recover next year. I actually believe it's going to carry through next year and possibly get worse. Whilst they're building units, whilst they're building granny flats, it's going to get worse, I believe. So reduce your rent, number one. Number two, maintenance and presentation. Are we polishing timber floorboards? Are we upkeeping the kitchens? Are we painting the properties? Are we, landscaping, gardening, presenting, ceiling fans, aircon? Aircon's a big one. They have to have aircon, I believe. If you want to rent a property in Western Sydney, make sure there's aircon and make sure it's working. Okay, what else? The silly season, I'm going to talk about this quickly. We're about 3 weeks away, 4 weeks, whatever it is, and forget it. Once it gets to about the 20th of December, pretty much forget it. I've got my staff here until midday, the 24th of December, and then we break for 2 weeks. But please make sure you work in line with the property managers, listen to their advice. We want to rent the property as much as possible. But at the same time, if it's sitting empty and it's doing nothing, it's bad for you, it's bad for us. So let's get at least to a quality tenant. The other thing, to be honest, some of our competitors are promising the world to some of our owners, and then inevitably not leasing them or putting bad tenants in. We want to lease it. We want to lease it as fast as possible, and we want you to be happy because we're looking at everything long term. The last thing I want to talk about quickly is houses with granny flats behind. If your house has a granny flat behind it, you need to consider most of these properties at the front are no longer getting 410, 420, 430. They are now achieving late threes, 370, 380, 390. That's what the front houses are getting. Just why? Because there is such a supply out there. Again, don't take my word for it. Go on realestate.com, go on Domain, you'll see for yourself. Drive around Blacktown, you'll see all the for lease signs. You're an investor, you're supposed to have your property occupied. We are telling you, reduce your rent and keep reducing it until the market bites, meaning have the bait attractive for the fish to bite. If it's $20, $40, whatever it is, but not 100 or 200, I'm just saying in reason. What else can I tell you? Realestate.com, quickly. As many of you know, there's an $88 fee for upgrading the ad to try to be as close as possible to the front of realestate.com. I highly recommend you do that. But that expires as well. That only goes for, I think it's a month or whatever, and then you're back to the back. So that way they can get their advertising money again from you. To be honest, I think we have to do it. Have a talk to your property manager if you have any questions. What else? We've got the 3 leasing consultants that are full-time showing your property, trying to help you get it leased. On top of the team, there's now 12 in property management now. So you have more than enough staff here to help you get your property leased and have it professionally managed. But if you're frustrated because it's not leasing, it's not us, it's the market. Please listen to the property managers, and if anyone wants my advice, please feel free just to send me an email, on anything. It's andrew@lsblacktown.com.au. andrew@lsblacktown.com.au. If it's a quick bit of advice, I'm happy to give it. You take care of yourselves, and I'll connect with you soon.